Our tail of the tape for this light heavyweight tilt. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC light heavyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the former UFC light heavyweight champion, Quinton Rampage Jackson! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Carlos Blackjack Albert!
Ready to fight? Ready. Good.
The junkyard dog, can I call him that? Quinton Rampage Jackson ready to go at the start of this round, and that means his opponent is ready to go as well. Rampage has a lot of skills, a lot of power. You know about his famed slam against Ricardo Arona back in the day. Now it's all in front of Rampage Jackson to prove that at this stage of his career, he can still get it done against the young Lions. Trying to establish the jab early on here. Right, so a big early land by the boxer. He put a lot of steam on that one as he's able to get that hook home, DC.
He lands it perfect. I mean, he throws it perfect right hand. This might be the biggest shot of this entire fight. He landed a massive hit to put his opponent on wobbly legs.
Big right hand there. Well, he was setting up the hooks early and often tonight. Watch for him to try to set it up again here. Got the single collar tie. Just over 3 minutes to go round 1. Oh, unable to find the target with that hook shot.
You're okay.
Wow, what a head kick. Hook to the head lands flush there by Rampage Jackson. His opponent in a lot of trouble now.
That is Velasquez's punch of choice. Every time he lands that overhand right, he hurt people bad. But this guy has his opponent hurt very badly again.
Just over 2 minutes to go in what has been a furious round 1. Well, his opponent seemed to be stunned to a significant extent, but was able to recover.
Let him off the hook. He needed to really put his foot on the gas to try to find that finish.
Look for him to throw that overhand here again.
Oh, nice. Nice.
Oh, big knee to the body. That'll soften him up. All right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, champ, now we're starting to see some bruising on that thigh. Pretty good job attacking that area tonight.
I mean, this guy is digging his shin into hit the thigh. What a tremendous performance by this guy.
30 seconds now to go in round 1. All right, 20 seconds to go in the round. Nice straight right lands. Well, thank God the left one's open, because that right eye is really starting to shut. So there is the horn, standing ovation from this capacity crowd. Near knockouts by both fighters. Probably the best round we've seen thus far this year.
Oh, man, this is the best round of fighting that I have seen for a very long time. Why did the bell have to stop? Let's just go 10 minutes straight.
Pride rules. All right, let's now look back at some of the action from that round. He went headhunting, landed, nearly got the finish, too.
A lot of coaches tell you don't headhunt. In this case, he's been headhunting, and he landed a big enough shot to truly put his opponent on notice.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, round 2.
Oh!
Back to the jab now, no good. Beautiful. And follows up with another one. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those, he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
Oh, yes, now we're going.
Oh, right hand. He's in a lot of trouble now. He's done.
Oh, you got to start to look to finish him now.
Great block there.
How about these two going at it?
Nice leg kick.
So the blood really starting to flow. Every time that area gets targeted, that cut's getting worse.
It's getting worse and worse. And you see the blood starting to come down. That is when you start to watch the fighter to see what type of effect it's starting to take on him. Whether or not he's reaching for it. Whether or not he's confused by where it's going.
I'm not sure his opponent knows where he is.
No, he is on Beach Street right now. He's seeing Tweety birds over the top of his head. When you take a hook like that, you are on wobbly legs.
All right, so the big storyline in this one, his offensive prowess.
Almost certain that he's going to go back to that specific punch because it's landed every time he's thrown it. And as the fight has gone on, it is landing with more force, and his opponent is starting to wear down. So I will not be surprised.
And back to his feet. Now the uppercuts are coming.
He better start moving. He cannot stand here and eat these uppercuts.
Oh, he hurt him again, bro.
Well, at this point, DC, I'm not sure if he's just biding his time or just trying to get some extra reps, but go finish them. Dean steps in. What a fight. Just a relentless effort out of this fighter here tonight. The ref had no choice but to step in, and that is how you leave the judges out of it. All right, here now, Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Deans called a stop to this contest at 4 minutes, 40 seconds of round number 2. Declaring the winner by TKO, Quinton Rampage Jackson!
Well, can you imagine what the celebration is like in his hometown right now after he gets the TKO win tonight? He said he wanted to leave the judges out of it. Mission accomplished.
Mission accomplished. He left the judges out of it. The judges could have went to the concession stand because once he got his opponent hurt, he was not going to stop until he got that TKO.
And now our tail of the tape for this flyweight tilt. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC flyweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Kai GARBRANDT. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Joshua the Fearless Man.
You ready to fight? Ready. Let's do
All right,
it.
so what has become seemingly an annual stop for the MMA leader, Rio de Janeiro, Brazil. We are back inside Gionesi Arena here tonight, and you can expect these Brazilians to be early, to be loud, and to get behind their fighters as usual.
Every time. I mean, they're loud. They're behind their guys. They almost compare the Brazilian fighters to some of their greatest accomplishments, to some of their best shooters to date.
Oh, nice.
Left hand is good. Oh, left hook to the head, it's blocked.
That was stuck in. Nice strike.
So 1 minute into this fight, and as many people expected, the action absolutely crazy, back and forth. This is a full-on brawl, DC.
It's hard to watch a fight like this and call a fight like this because you never know when somebody's going to take that one shot that finishes the fight.
France gets caught by that straight hand. I'm not sure how he stayed.
I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, to stay standing shows and talks to your toughness.
No denying that he blocked him, but couldn't quite get the finish.
He hurt him real bad, but he couldn't find the shot that would put him to sleep. He threw a lot of punches, but he couldn't get the one to land on the button that would end the night.
Well, he's landed a few big uppercuts already. I will bet you $1,000 he sets it up again here.
You're not taking my money, Jay. Hey, that uppercut is coming. And when it lands, it's going to land and land very damaging.
Clean punch.
That was perfect. I want more of that.
Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Beautiful level change. Make him think you're going low, come right over the top with that beautiful overhand. Great punch. Back and forth we go. These two guys are trading huge shots.
Oh, and now an uppercut.
Oh, nice right hand.
Well, that overhand, big weapon for him throughout his career. It's been there all night. Look for him to go back to it here. Well, you know he's comfortable fighting off his back. All right, so now we start to see some bruising appearing on the torso, and all of that courtesy of the body work of his opponent.
Just the wherewithal to go to the body and the discipline to stay with that approach. I mean, it's just tremendous. You see a fighter with a high fight IQ following a game plan, and it's working.
5 minutes in the books.
Stop!
No, it wasn't a knockout, but you can't take those shots. That big punch landed, and it sat him down. If he gets hit with another one of those, it might be good night, Irene.
You ready to fight? You ready?
All right, second round underway. Lands the lead right punch with conviction to the body. France's cheek looks like it's cut here, starting to bleed a little bit now. Huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot, is what they call it, to go and end the fight. What a beautiful leg kick that lands here. Ooh, big shot lands.
Leg kick. Well, the body work starting to take its toll. Look at the redness starting to appear on his left side. And that one certainly found the target. All right, so a knockdown for him in the previous round, and you can just see by his body language how confident he is in the striking realm. Huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Well, MMA is a constant exercise in risk mitigation, right? But it would seem to me that if he really goes for it offensively, you get him out of there.
Well, he's got him hurt. He's got him hurt. He's got him hurt multiple times in one round. It looks like this fight should be over by now, but his opponent's still
Side control now. All right, seems as though his sole focus is attacking that cut, and man, it's getting bad now. A lot of blood flowing.
Yeah, as it should be. Right? He should be focused on getting...
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal.
Oh, nice. Get the half guard.
Side control, he's pretty safe there.
Well, that swelling, folks, is not from sodium. That is from a serious ground and pound attack from his opponent. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Like that! Like that!
30 seconds to go in round 2. Nicely done there as he forces the miss from his opponent. Oh, he's got his back. Big strikes continue to land. 10 minutes in the can. All right, so there's the end of the round. You see the blood trickling down as he makes his way back to the stool. Cut on the bridge of the nose, or so it appears from the strike in that round. Cut man getting right to work.
I want you to look for the takedown, okay?
All right, so a big knockdown for him, courtesy of that punch in that round. DC, here's a replay.
Big moment in the previous round. They were both fighting very well, but when he landed this punch right here that sits his opponent down, it showed that the power is not equal, and if he can land, he does have the ability to damage it.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final round.
Nice kick, yep.
Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take their toll as this fight goes into the latter rounds.
Go after the cut. End this fight.
Straight punch is good. Oh, misses with the jab. Confronts, his eye is closing up. Unable to connect with a right hook. To the body, and it lands.
Big shot lands for both guys.
Gets back to his feet. Just over 3 minutes to go in round 3. Well, that smile on his face is only going to be surpassed by the zeros on the check. A huge knockout tonight. Gotta think some bonus money's coming his way.
Bonus money is coming his way. When you knock somebody stiff like this, you expect a bonus check. What a phenomenal performance by this young man.
One final time to Bruce Buffer for the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 1 minute, 55 seconds of round number 3. Declaring the winner by knockout, Joshua the Fearless Man.
Well, there will be no shutting that smile off tonight. The celebration is on as he gets a huge win by knockout tonight. I got to think there are a few better feelings in the world than walking into an octagon and candidly knocking another man out cold.
Yeah, you shut a person's lights off, man. There's nothing like it. Now, I understand a lot of times we hope for the knockout, but he was never hopeful. He was sure that he would get it done, and he did exactly that. Congrats.
And now our tale of the tape for this lightweight scrap. All right, now for the official introductions, the veteran voice of the octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC lightweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Manuel El Loco Torres. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Paddy the Bandit Pimblett.
You ready to fight? You ready? Do it.
All right, so here he is, the superstar personified, Paddy the Baddy Pimblett, and now we'll see how he chooses to approach the early portions of this round. He wants more credit for his skills, right? He understands that he has a little bit of a larger-than-life personality, the Barstool Sports deal and everything else. Paddy Pimblett can fight. He's a willing grappler, he's an electric striker, and has the highlight reel to prove it. And tonight he feels like everything is going to be at his disposal in what he believes is a stylistically favorable matchup.
Oh, he got to his spot.
Posture's up now. That's a vicious head strike. How'd he take it? All right, looks like he's got a couple hooks in here, DC, and defensively, you better be careful. Pimblett's right back to the full mount here.
A lot of good movement. Big ground and pound.
He's very close to the finish here. Attempting an armbar here. Looks pretty tight, DC.
It's getting tight right now, John. He's got it locked in.
Oh, somehow, some way he got out.
These guys are back and forth, and the submission defense wins this transition.
They're trying to pass here, ooh, but gets denied.
Gets denied. Great job, great recognition of seeing what your opponent was trying to do.
All right, bottom fighter here, maybe looking to hip escape, DC. Side control now, and certainly I would think more offensive options for the bottom fighter than in the half guard.
Absolutely more offensive options, because now you can just start to get away. You can just go to a wrestler stand-up. Get to your knees, post your hands, don't allow him to get his hooks in, right? Really be aware of the hooks. But get to your hands, stand up, fight the hands, break away and escape. But it's so much more free-flowing than a half guard in the side control, because all you need to do is just get the opponent's body up.
Oh, big shots raining down. A lot of top pressure being applied here as he works out. That's a central blow right there, DC. He's rocked.
That was a beautiful hook. It landed perfectly, and it hurt his opponent very bad.
All right, let's get you some replays now. Certainly a lot for our replay guys to work with in the truck. This was a clinic tonight in terms of mixed martial arts acumen in every realm of the game.
And once he got to the top, he started to land brutal ground and pound until the fight was called off. Just a dominant performance from the top position.
Bruce Buffer has the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 48 seconds of the very first round. Declaring the winner by knockout, Manuel El Loco Torres!
All right, so there he is, the man of the moment, celebrating one of the bigger knockout victories of his career. And gotta be nice sometimes with all the hard work that you guys put in when it goes down exactly the way you drew it up.
A lot of people talk about doing certain things. It's harder to deliver on those promises you make to the public. Tonight he did exactly that. Congratulations.
Are nailed the tape for this featherweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC featherweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Arnold Almighty Allen. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Josh CCO Evans.
fight? Ready.
All right, big spot here for Josh Emmett. He has headlined for the MMA leader. Obviously had a big win June of 2022 against Calvin Kattar. And now the focus is on the finish. Forget risk management. He's going to go for it here tonight as he did against Calvin Kattar. And he believes if he can get an early knockout, ideally in this round here, that he will be next to fight for the UFC featherweight title.
Nice leg kick. Fight behind a nice jab.
Oh, how good was that combo? He is really doing a nice job stringing his shots together now. Swing and a big miss by Emmett.
Not being just defensive, but offensive off of his back. Great punch lands. Get the turtle in that kick.
Just over 3 minutes now to go in round one.
All right, come on. You got to get that left hand up for me now.
Oh, big roundhouse attempt, but unable to land. Well, he continues to do a nice job here defensively, protecting the head and sort of maybe letting his opponent gas out a little bit with all the volume.
His opponent sees the target, but he can't get to the target. So he'll continue to throw, and he'll continue to wear on his own gas tank.
Big straight left. Still attached to his body.
The last time I saw an uppercut like that, it was Overeem versus Ngannou, and you know they still haven't found Alistair Overeem's head.
Oh! Under 2 minutes to go in a back-and-forth first round here. So pretty good recovery by the opponent after getting stunned pretty good. Got to capitalize on those opportunities.
I mean, you can't waste these opportunities. There it is again. Look at that. Cannot take too many of those.
All right, so he's landed a few. And this is why you pay to be in the building. Back and forth we go. Under a minute to go in what has been a wild round one.
Jeez, you can hear that. His opponent's chin held up, but you do not want to be on the receiving end of those types of strikes.
Oh, right-left combo by Allen. That horn sound means we have reached the end of round one.
Okay, settle down, settle down. Now, this striking was way too amateur for you, okay? You have superior hands. You're going to stick with them. I don't want you to think about anything else.
All right, so there's the end of the round, and the tide has officially turned. A huge head strike to stun his opponent. We'll see which corner can adjust here moving forward.
I mean, they've got to be celebrating. They've got to be happy. Everything's working. But the other side has to be concerned. They have to figure something out, make some sort of adjustment to try to change the tide of this fight.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Here we are, early round two. Emmett's strike attempt there is blocked. Oh, beautiful technique on that straight punch. Effective jab there by Allen. Oh, caught him with a head kick. That at least partially landed.
Oh my goodness, he got kicked in the head and he's still standing. Lands a solid kick right there.
How about the accuracy to land right there? His opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that.
Could be the beginning of the end here. Oh, big elbow there lands.
Way to hide that leg kick. Oh my God, it's hurt. He's hurt. That was the end of the fight.
Big left hand lands upstairs.
This is a great fight. Oh, look at the guillotine. That guillotine choke is getting tight, but you can't just squeeze. You got to get your hips into your opponent if you want him to tap.
Oh, submission defense on full display there.
He said that he was very aware of what this guy brought to the octagon, and it showed in that defense.
Lands a straight now from the bottom. Nice work there by Allen. Oh, and he escapes up to his feet. Very nice.
Nice.
Oh, and there he goes, working off that jab again. How's your jab?
I mean, the jab's nice. I love throwing the jab. But you realize that as MMA evolves, guys will start to fight behind the
Huge strike lands there, DC.
He landed that massive shot. Now we need to try to find the next shot, the follow-up shot that will finish the fight.
That strike blocked by Allen.
Push through it.
Tried to set up the straight left, but he missed. All right, so he continues to land, and not exactly what we thought we would see in this. I think he's still compromised. We'll see if he can recover here. He's in a world of trouble. So that round is in the books. Allen's bleeding from the forehead here a bit. Hopefully they can get that under control so it doesn't trickle down into his eyes in the next round. All right, so there's the end of the round, and on one side, thrill, on the other, agony after that knockdown.
Yeah, he was able to really damage him with that big punch. You see the hands, the speed, how sharp he is, how technical he is. It allows him to land in spots where his opponent is winging punches. Great strike landed, great punch landed to put his opponent down.
Ready to fight? Ready.
Third and final is underway. All right, so after one of the more entertaining rounds in recent UFC history, our next round is upon us. Man, those guys both took some serious damage in that previous round.
They both took some damage, but they both gave it. They both gave it as well as they took it. Let's see who quilts and goes down first.
Well, I think I can smell the blood. It's a huge strike right there. I'm not sure.
Shot that he landed. Great job. Nice level change.
Now inside the closed door.
And that was a good choke.
That guillotine is tight. Oh, he got up. Making all these shots count. All right, he remains in pursuit of the submission, but the defense continues to hold up. I'm not sure he's going to be able to find a finish here.
In MMA today, guys are so well-rounded and so gifted. It's hard to just lock up a submission, but he continues to try. And in those efforts, he has given himself a chance to win this fight.
I've never been submitted.
You never have?
Well, this fight's been pretty crazy thus far. Both guys doling out a lot of damage, and neither seems too bothered by it, but clearly both parties are hurt.
Both guys are...
That's a huge shot right there, DC. You don't want to eat too many more of those.
No, and he needs to start looking to finish now because he's got his opponent hurt very bad.
Just... Oh, he's wobbled now. Factor right now. Did they inject something into his face, or is he just swallowing from the strikes?
Swallowing from the strikes, man. Guy taking a couple shots. You never know which one is going to start to make you get damaged. Something good landed, and now you see the swelling start.
Down the stretch they come. We're going down to the wire. It has been all action all the time.
I mean, two evenly matched fighters have laid it all out on the line. Let's see who can get the job done as we get to the end of the fight.
challenge, and he gets it. So showing off the fight IQ there. He was getting tagged on the feet. A lot of top pressure being applied here. Final 10 seconds of the fight. The official decision is in. It resides with Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. All 3 judges score this contest 29-27. Declared the winner by unanimous decision, Arnold Almighty
All right, so the kickboxer gets it done by decision, and candidly, his words in our fighter meeting proven prophetic here tonight. I'm going to stick, I'm going to move, I'm going to sprawl, I'm going to outpoint the wrestler, and that he did.
I mean, he looked tremendous. I've never seen him look better.
Yeah.
He was out there bouncing, moving. He was fresh. He was very aware of everything that was happening, and that allowed for him to cruise to this decision victory.
Our tale of the tape for this highly anticipated welterweight fight. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Michael Morales! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Sean Brady!
You ready to fight? Ready. Go.
All right, Philadelphia, PA is on the map, courtesy of Sean Brady, one of the oncoming welterweight contenders in this division. He would tell you he's the most avoided guy in this division, but the opponent tonight had no problem signing on the dotted line. We'll see if Brady can get his wrestling game going early in this round tonight.
Beautiful jab lands. Oh, nice takedown defense. Now some separation from his clinch position. You don't really stand after you take a head kick like this. That is such toughness to even be on his feet right now.
With authority, the body. Going to the body now with that hook shot. Nicely done by Brady. Oh, he found the target again. Wow, strong roundhouse kick there. 3 minutes to go. Takedown defense holds up. All right, so an opportunity goes by the boards. He had him stunned, nearly finished, and now his opponent has recovered.
His opponent recovered. Now he has to feel everything in his nose again. He should have got the fight finished at that time.
Oh, they're showing huge shots here. We'll see who's the last man standing. Now some spacing as they exit the clinch.
Big shot to the head. Big right hand. Oh, that was a big one there.
Oh, stuffs the takedown without issue. All right, so now we start to see some redness underneath it.
Guillotine jump.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission. submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Drops down inside the net, going for an arm bar now.
Oh, he's advancing.
How good is this submission defense? He is out of danger again.
He recognized the danger, got himself out of it, and now he fights on.
All right, so now blood is a factor. You see that he has been opened up in that eye area.
Yeah, he's got hit in the eye, and now there's a cut. But it's nothing to worry about too much now. But he's got to be very careful with it as we go forward.
Trying to guard pass here. Not today.
No, it ain't happening. Good job understanding the transition.
All right, so the round is over. You see, obviously, the fighter has a cut on his cheek sustained in that round, but better to be below the eye than above it. The cut man is in there trying to close it up.
This round, I want you to start using it.
All right, so let us now check out some of the action in that round, DC. There was a whole lot of it, including a stunner upstairs that nearly closed the show.
It was a lot of action. It was back and forth action, but the big moment was that big strike to the head that landed, that put him on wobbly legs, and in survival mode, luckily he made it to the end of that round.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Round 2 is underway.
Let's open up that cut more now.
Beautiful body kick.
Oh, that hook has been there all night. There's another one by Brickhouse Brady. All right, so the commitment to the takedown pays off. After several failed attempts, he finally gets his first takedown. Now let's see what he can do with it.
Side control. Changing the position. This is where he wants to be. He's got to be careful here.
All right, trying to pass here. As Glover Teixeira might say, not today.
Not today. Great job of following with the hips, keeping those legs locked and keeping them in full guard.
Nice 1-2 combination there. Well, he's really starting to land a high number of strikes here in the second round. No denying that he has taken the message from his corner and picked up the pace here in round 2. So we have passed the midway point in the fight. And a nice job at least staying upright on that. Well, it looks as though that strike maybe opened up a cut around the eye area.
Yeah, it looks like that strike opened up a cut, John, but there's nothing to worry about now. He's got to start to protect it. Oh, nice.
Brady going for the leg kick. He misses. Oh, big left hook there. How's his opponent still
I
standing?
mean, I have no idea. This fight is supposed to be over. It might not be over now, but it's going to be over very soon. That leg kick hurt.
And just misses with that big right hand.
Oh, nice leg kick, yes.
Inside the closed guard now.
I mean, he went right into his full guard. What does he do to try to advance himself to give him more of an advantage on the mat? Oh, man, it's getting deep. Oh, man, that was slick. Big ground and pound.
Well, he has expended a lot of energy going for these submissions tonight. I'm not sure his opponent is actually submittable.
No, it doesn't seem like it because every time he goes for a submission, he gets close, or at least he expects to get close. But his opponent is so on his game that he's not giving him much to work with. This has been a beautiful display of grappling offensively, but also defensively.
Down on the scorecards, man.
All right, so the round is over, but not before damage was done. Cut on the cheek, sustained in that round. Cut man in there quickly as usual to try to seal it up. All right, we'll re-rack some replays from the round as they attend to that pretty nasty cut in his eye area.
You got to lock in defensively, man. You cannot be out there just fighting. His opponent is too high level to try to fight him with his ego. Now he's dealing with a nasty cut over his eye. Why do you need another thing to manage when you already got one of the best fighters in the world in front of you?
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Well, not only has he stayed aggressive as he was in the previous round, landing a high volume of strikes, but he's also been efficient, not just with his strikes, but also with his body movement. Complete performance. Oh, what a head kick there as he lands, and maybe time to get the bonus checks ready.
I mean, this fight is about just head kicks. Now he has to find one more strike to end the night.
Man, these guys have some chins on them. Huge shots being landed on both sides.
Beautiful jab.
Chins continue to hold up. Stuffs the takedown there. How good is his takedown defense? Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to pile up. What a connection by him there. His opponent could be out of here soon, DC.
He's almost done. I mean, when you get hit with a shot like that, you don't know whether to run, tie, grab, or wrestle. He's confused. He's as confused as he was on his first test in elementary school.
Oh, he lands a massive kick here.
He's got to either go southpaw or he has to actually just try to throw the whole kitchen sink at him.
Brick house, Brady's got a bruise appearing on that left side now. Got to think that bodily investment is going to pay dividends later in the fight. 2 minutes now to go in this one. Nice entry there, and able to finish.
Man, he has a great double leg. My goodness, he has a great double leg.
Oh, he's got him in a crucifix now, DC. We've seen you go to this a couple times, no?
This is one of my favorite techniques. I got Volkan Ozdemir here, and I just landed punch after punch after punch. They didn't have to be hard, but if you could land 30, 40 strikes in a row, the referee will have no choice but to finish the fight.
Ooh, this could be it. That thing is dead.
That'll turn it.
Oh, he is out. How good is that?
That is phenomenal submission defense by this young man. Great submission defense in this play tonight.
It's work. I'll stand it up. It's work.
All right, dominant position here. He's got the full mount. A lot of different ways he can go here. Maybe try to find an arm bar or just get the ground and pound.
Can't attack submission, but those submissions will present themselves once he is landing that brutal ground and pound he is known for, because then his opponent will start to get a loose.
They go the 15-minute distance. What a fight! The official decision is in. Bruce Buffer has
it. We go to the judges' scorecards for a decision. For the winner by split decision, Sean Brady!
Well, congratulations to him there, and I think 5 years from now they'll forget that it was a split and not a unanimous decision, but that was a close fight.
I mean, that was a very close fight, and that's the most uncomfortable decision in the world, to walk to the center not knowing if you did enough to get the job done. Fortunately, he did enough, and he got the victory.
Tale of the tape for this welterweight fight. Here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this fight is 3 rounds in the UFC welterweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Carlos the Nightmare Rogers! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Leon Rocky Edwards.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Leon Rocky Edwards, the perennial welterweight contender, still criminally underappreciated for my money. I just feel like people don't give him the credit he deserves for just the overall mixed martial arts game and acumen. And when we talked to him about his striking this week, he said, hey, come on, man, I can grapple too. We'll see how he chooses to proceed tonight. Man, how about the crisp boxing and kickboxing of Leon Edwards here tonight? It's amazing how much he has improved since his UFC debut a few years ago, and really has established himself as one of the best welterweights in the world. Again, he's looking for that left. It's not there. Gets to the single collar tie now. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Able to check that kick as well. Circling to his right.
Beautiful shot lands to the leg.
Under 3 minutes now to go in the round. Oh, nice kick.
Good shot. Keep it simple.
Back and forth we go.
Check your face. Start all over again. Check your face.
Finds his range with the jab.
Nice punch to the head.
Trying to hammer that weak leg. Edwards' head kick looked like that one was blocked.
I know a lot of people say those don't land, but even if you block them a little bit, they still put damage on you.
Keep your face covered.
Bring him over the top. This fight's gonna be over.
What a great way of mixing up his attack. He didn't stay the course. He mixed it up. He went high when his opponent thought he was going low, and now he's got him hurt very badly.
Watch yourself. Watch yourself.
Oh, my goodness.
So under a minute to go here in what has been a competitive and action-packed first round. Well, I'm no fighter, but if I rock a guy to that extent, I feel like I'm closing the show.
Absolutely. You gotta go close. He's in trouble.
There's that left hand. 10 seconds to go in the round. Well, looks as though his leg is hurt here. You can even see him limping a little bit. Second round, straight ahead. All right, so there's the horn signifying the end of the round, and that is one of the best 5-minute stanzas you will ever see from a fighter. Rocked him multiple times, unable to get him out of there, but came pretty darn close.
He did come close to finishing the fight, but he didn't get it done. Now, it will be on him to try and stay patient, try to find the kill shot without overextending himself and putting himself in trouble.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Second round underway.
Fast leg kick lands.
That is a hard left hand that lands for Leon Edwards, and as usual, DC, letting his fighting do the talking tonight.
Letting his fighting do the talking, and it's all business. He's a businessman. He's here to win, go back to England and do his thing with his family. He's not going to be on TV hooping and hollering. He's the guy that's here to do his job and then go back home until he gets the title fight.
Oh, he might get finished here. Oh, tags him with the straight. Nice job there by Edwards.
Oh, that's a nice strike.
Man, he is so sound defensively. Nice job to raise the guard there.
Great timing on that double leg.
Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
All right, so he's got the ground and pound game going here. Under 3 minutes here to go in the round. Print the shirts, ground and pound. Making all these shots count. Again, not much defense there. Another ground strike gets through. And busy as he looks to improve position here. And he's back up. Well, he has really picked up the pace here in round 2. Much more aggressive than we saw in round 1. And now starting to find himself in the pocket. Oh, that lead left hand has been money. All right, now you see some visible damage on that calf. We'll keep an eye on that.
You got to watch it. I mean, this kick is so damaging.
Beautiful technique on the straight right hand. Nice job by Leon Edwards going to the kicking game now. Certainly earned the respect with his hands. Now changes the level.
Full-on mixed martial arts.
Yeah.
He can do it all. He's a fantastic striker. A guy that can mix it up. A guy that knows exactly where the opening is and isn't shy to take that opening. Oh, what a kick.
Oh, back to the head.
Oh, nice body. When both are prepared, these are the types of fights that we expect.
Now he gets a more dominant position with the underhook.
He is going to start to drive these over and over. You got to be careful here. You got to move.
Final seconds here of round 2. Oh, saved by the bell there. The round is over. He got knocked down just before you heard the horn. And, of course, he's only got 60 seconds with which to recover. Not a lot of time to get his head back into this one.
Your turn.
All right, so there's the horn. He got knocked down by a punch in that round, but he is able to survive. We'll see if they can make some adjustments.
He's as tough as they come. He took that shot, he kept plodding forward. He got off of his butt. He got himself off of the canvas and tried to get right back to work. But he cannot take many more of these. You don't want to be the guy that's testing how tough that your chin is.
You ready to fight? You ready?
Third round underway. Now his opponent in a world of trouble.
Such a sneaky head kick. He did not recognize it was high, and now he's got it right back.
Keeps going back to that jab, keeps throwing that jab, but unable to land. Well, just as he did in the previous round, he continues to connect on a high volume of strikes. And a good sign, too, doesn't seem to be slowing down whatsoever. Well, we talked about his reach advantage off the top. Made good use of it there with that punch, DC. Unable to land with that punch. Edwards' left leg would appear to be compromised at this point in time. You see he's limping, having a hard time putting weight on it, and it appeared as though it was that last kick that did the damage. Just over 3 minutes to go in our third and final round. Wow, huge head kick. Stuffs that takedown attempt without issue.
If you're going to go out on your shield. If you're going out, go out on your shield. Don't just walk backwards. Go forward. Make him fight you.
Fight back.
All right, so that opens. Big strike lands.
Big strike lands. Now he looks to try to chase down that finish.
Big right hand.
Well, you've got to admire the urgency here. He is trying to keep the judges out of it, lighten up his opponent left and right. Well, at times he's tried to check kicks, but he has not been effective in doing so, and now he's starting to limp a little bit.
He's starting to limp from those leg kicks. He's showing that it's hurting. That's a big sign when you watch a fighter, because a fighter never really wants to get...
Oh, he gets back up, but barely. Look how wobbly he is. Now going upstairs with the left hook.
Gets in close and gets that single collar tie locked in tight.
Just a nasty leg kick. That one hurt. That's going
That punch had no chance.
Absolutely getting after it. Huge shots landing on both sides.
This man is landing brutal ground power.
Oh, arm triangle attack now. All right, the official decision is in. It resides with the venerable Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 3 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges scored the contest 30-27, 30-28, and 30-27. Declaring the winner by unanimous decision, Leon Rocky Edwards.
Well, he did not get the finish that he certainly prioritized when we sat down with him in our fighter meeting, but a win is a win. He gets it done by unanimous decision.
And he said he wanted to finish. But sometimes your opponent's not willing to play the game. In those instances...
Sinatra, this man has done it his way. The former UFC welterweight and middleweight champion, George Rush St. Pierre. A lot of people believe pound for pound, DC, GSP is the best they've ever seen.
Yes, because he was able to mix everything together so well. When he was fighting a wrestler, he was able to keep the fight standing. When he was fighting a striking specialist, he was able to take him to the ground. His jiu-jitsu and just his full-on MMA game was something that we had never seen in the UFC before. Won the UFC championship at middleweight after being away for 4 years. Just showed how special George St. Pierre truly is.
In terms of MMA application of wrestling, no one has done it better than George Rush St. Pierre. George Rush St. Pierre, always ready to engage. We'll see how he handles this challenge. So here's the world beater, Khamzat Chimaev, wicked relevant in 2 divisions. Every time he sees you, he tries to take you down. Gotta think he's gonna try to wrestle here tonight.
That's exactly what he does, right? He wants to impose himself on his opponents. He wants to show his dominance when he's inside the octagon. Whether it's on the ground in the grappling, as we saw in Kevin Holland, or whether it's him striking, as we have seen in the beginning of his UFC career. He has all the skills, but it's the mindset of Khamzat Chimaev that separates him from most fighters in both weight classes that he competes in.
And with respect to Conor McGregor and everybody else, I'm not sure that any athlete has ever taken this sport by storm quite the way Chimaev did back in 2020. Let's see how he fares in another big spot tonight. For this much-anticipated middleweight encounter. All right, here now the veteran voice of the Octagon, Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the co-main event of the evening. It's time! This fight is 5 rounds in the UFC middleweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, George Rush St. Pierre! And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Hamzat
Herb Dean, our referee
Ready,
for this
fight.
one.
Ready. Good.
All right, going to be interesting to see how George St. Pierre approaches the early portions of this round. Takedown figures to be there, right? But he talked a lot about his jab and letting his striking set up his wrestling here tonight. So let us see if indeed striking is the first order of business for the all-timer George Rush St. Pierre. Takedown defense holds up. Oh, great block there. Nice front kick.
Oh, separation from the clinch.
Oh, Superman punch. All right, early action here. We'll see how soon George St. Pierre can get one of his patented takedowns. He is officially run.
A big, massive hook that really has put his opponent on skates. Oh, nice level change.
All right, so you got to be careful playing on the ground with this guy. You don't want to mess around for too long.
Oh.
Well, doing his able best to avoid the ground and pound here. Nice job by Chimaev.
Big ground and pound. And now he's inside control.
Oh, good ground and pound here.
Hey, scramble, get up. Scramble.
All right, north-south position now. We'll see who transitions first. All right, close guard now. You got to be careful, though. He's got a lot of submissions off his back. Well, the ground and pound is there once again. Strong work here by GSP. All right, well, he's got him softened up here. Oh, how about that transition to top position? Beautiful work by George St. Pierre. 90 seconds to go. And very effective with the ground and pound. Oh, great reversal to top position by Hamzat Chimaev.
Oh, right into mount.
Well, working pretty effectively from the top here. Nice ground and pound by Chimaev. And now he's got the back. All right, side control now. We'll see if he can advance position. Chimaev's right back to the full mount. Final seconds here. Postures up and lands a brutal strike to the head. Horn sounds for the end of round one.
You're being controlled on the ground here. He gets the takedown. I need you to put your feet on his hips immediately and push off. Don't rest until you're back up on your feet.
All right, we now take a look back at some of the highlights from that last round, DC. A lot for the replay guys to choose from.
I mean, these guys are going to be very busy trying to find what replay to show you guys. Lands on both sides of the octagon. Both guys fought great. What a phenomenal round.
Ready. Ready. Good.
Second round underway. Establishing the jab. Picture perfect shot there, DC, and one more of those he might be out.
I mean, the fight is going to be over. I can't believe he's still standing. That shot landed perfect.
St. Pierre's able to switch his stance here. We'll see how the defense responds. Oh, trying to pass here, but Dikembe Mutombo style, he gets denied.
Block! Great job blocking that pass by the bottom fighter.
Right into side control. Well, St. Pierre's got him in a crucifix now, going to go to work from the top. Oh, big shots from the top.
Right
All
there.
right, so perhaps he's going to have to address something defensively. There is a legitimate cut around his eye.
Yeah, he got cut on the eye from that last strike. He's got to pay attention now before it gets worse.
All right, he's got side control here, DC. You know, he's got a lot of different submissions in his arsenal once this fight gets to the ground.
Let's go. Posture, heavy shots.
All right, he's got the full mount now. Is this one of the most dominant positions in MMA? Is that fair to say?
It's a very dominant position. It's one of the most ideal positions you can get to, especially if you are fighting someone that doesn't truly understand that they're not in as much danger as they are, because it's...
Huge elbow! Oh, another heavy shot gets through.
Oh, you gotta be careful there, yep.
Another strike hits that eye area, and it is getting messier by the minute up there.
Well, he's getting targeted now. He's been hitting it.
Well, he's got his back now. Well, the more things change, the more they stay the same. He continues to land a high volume of strikes on his opponent at will.
Well, I mean, John, the guy can fight everywhere. And he can fight everywhere, meaning he can fight on the ground, he can fight in the stand-up, but he's also able to do it because his cardio is so good.
Right.
This is one of the best fighters that we have seen for a long time, and it is showing in this performance.
Oh, the hard ground and pound strike lands, and that has caused some swelling or so, it appears. All right, so pretty good damage here with the ground and pound. Nothing superficial about these strikes. They are intending to harm.
Oh, yeah, he's landing very accurately, and he's landing to get damage off.
Seconds winding down in round two. St. Pierre's back in full mount. Really maximizing his shots here on the ground.
Listen, it's the control between this fight. You cannot control every aspect of the fight.
All right, that's the end of the round as we show you some of the highlights over those 5 minutes. Really a clinic when it comes to the ground and pound.
Yeah, man, this is what you're taught. When you're learning to become a ground and pound fighter, you want to do it exactly like he did. Gain posture, have height, control hands and wrists, land strikes, don't throw too many, throw just enough, control, throw again, control. He did it
Ready,
perfect.
fight. Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, he landed another great shot to the body. They're really starting to connect at a high percentage now in the latter stages of this fight. Chimaev getting worked over, something fierce here by those hammer fists.
He passes the half.
Well, as usual, suffocating work from the top here by GSP.
Another strike gets through from the top position. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish his technique. He's going to choke him. There it is.
He's trying to block the hips. Looks like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
Use your elbows. Use your elbows.
Chimaev's eye is closing up. St. Pierre's in half guard now. Lands the ground and pound strike. These ground strikes really started to add up. There's another one. Side control now, DC. A lot of options at his disposal from here. Well, you know I don't like the gi very much, but
Oh, he's stepping over the head here.
Ooh, that looks pretty tight. Oh, he escapes!
He got out. I mean, wow, that is great submission defense.
Man, submission defense is a powerful thing. Offense keeps going for it. Defenders held up every step of the way.
Yeah, the defense have done a great job just making sure he leaves nothing long, no submission attempts. Even when they get him, he continues to stay calm and patient, and he's defending these submissions.
Well, this is exactly what you like to see. Nice combination of ground and pound punches. Outstanding pressure and activity by Chimaev. Under a minute to go.
Gotta be careful here. He's gonna attack armbar here.
Oh, he's got a strong grip on that arm.
He starts to extend the elbow. Had the submission in very tight, but as it started to slip, he went right back to the dominant position.
That's what I'm talking about right there. You got that one, all right? See this next round. Keep doing the exact same thing. You can't stop me.
All right, now we check out some of the action from that previous round, DC. How about the display of striking?
Just high level. I mean, you would think that we're watching a K1 level kickboxing match opposed to being in the UFC. Both displayed great technical skills, unbelievable striking.
You ready to fight? Ready. Good.
Fourth round, fight scheduled for 5 by... Shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it, to go and end the fight.
Now goes in and secures the takedown. All right, half guard position here, DC. You have an extra hop in your step when you talk about fighters working out of this half guard.
Oh, man. I like half guard as a top fighter. I understand half guard as a bottom fighter. Don't want to be there. It's very dangerous. But if you are there...
He's having his way with him here. Chimaev's back in full mount. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Minutes.
That was nice.
Really doing a nice job getting these shots home on the ground. Another ground and pound strike lands. That's a good ground and pound by him here, certainly staying busy, and not just busy, but effective.
You can just throw punches to keep the referee off of you. This guy is throwing punches to be effective, to throw damaging strikes. He's doing a fantastic job. Watch the armbar here.
Oh, arms in tight.
Oh, that was a trouble.
Oh, he got off. How good is that?
This guy is so aware. He never leaves anything long to allow for himself to get subbed.
Well, St. Pierre's in half guard.
Down to his mouth.
Well, at this point, hard to blame him for headhunting, right? He has caused some significant... Oh, what do we got here? Looks like an arm triangle attack. Ooh, that looks tight. Oh, somehow he gets out. Fantastic submission, D. Most fighters will tell you offensive wrestling is the hardest, most exhausting thing. Well, he continues to manhandle him here on the ground. All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic CRUZ in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the back.
Horn sounds for the end of round 4. And there is the horn. Big 5 minutes for him there. Great round from St. Pierre.
One round to get this victory. We can't let this go to the judges' scorecards. We have to go out there and be aggressive.
All right, let's check out some of the action, DC. And how about the punching acumen by that fighter in that previous round?
He does not waste anything. He does not loop punches. Everything's tight. Everything's precise. He's a sniper. We always talk about how he's a sniper. He is a sniper, and it showed in that exchange that allowed him to drop his opponent.
You ready to fight? Ready.
So here it is, folks, 5th and final round. Oh, beautifully placed with that lead hook by Chimaev. Nice combination on the feet, and now works it to a takedown. And the fist here by Khamzat Chimaev.
He passes the half guard. Now he's going full mount.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots.
This is a terrible position.
Well, he's avoided a lot of the damage here on the ground. Nicely done with the head movement there.
Not staying still underneath his opponent is allowing him to not get hit with anything too damaging.
Posture's up now. Oh, and delivers. Huge punch to the head there. If you're the bottom fighter, DC, what do?
You got to move. You got to shrimp. You got to get up on a hip to try to move your opponent off of you or pull him down to close the space.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Khamzat Chimaev.
Beautiful reversal on the ground.
Chimaev's in half guard. All right, side control now. All right, north-south position now. We'll see how he chooses to proceed. All right, so a grueling battle on the ground, and no surprise, the crowd pops in appreciation as the fighters work their way back to the
This
field.
is an educated crowd, J.A. They appreciate how and his opponent seems to be on his way out of the fight.
Stop this. You better stop that.
Oh, he passes the half guard now. And he's not posturing to land punches, so look for a submission attempt.
1 minute to go. Well, the fighter's going to have to address this offense coming his way. He's getting really bloody around that eye.
Yeah, now it's just become a big target because his opponent is just seeing the blood and he's just going after it. He has got to move his head before the strike starts coming in his direction.
Really good job to land these strikes from top position. Ooh, right into side. Oh, action right through the final minute. Nobody in this arena is sitting down. What a fight. All right, let's look back at some of the action, DC. They go the distance tonight, but you got to think he won over the judges with his striking acumen tonight.
Yeah, you got to watch one of the best strikers in the entire UFC. He did everything so well, and in my opinion, he should cruise to a very easy decision.
All right, the official decision is now in. Here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds, we go to the judges' scorecards for decision. The judges score the contest 50-45, 49-45, and 50-45. For the winner by unanimous decision, George Rush St. Pierre!
All right, so another dominating effort out of the UFC Hall of Famer George St. Pierre. No surprise as the scorecards are rendered GSP across the board by decision.
Most times when George St. Pierre walks to the center of the octagon to get the decision read, he is sure that he has done enough to win the fight. Tonight, that was the case as he wins another fight by decision.
widely regarded as the greatest bantamweight of all time. He'll tell you he built this division, and DC, I know he's not here to pick a fight with you right now, but this legacy of Dominic Cruz is really exceptional.
It is unbelievable what Dominic Cruz has accomplished over the course of his career. Not a guy that people thought would go down in history as one of the greatest bantamweights of all time. He's not a guy that has a laundry list of accomplishments before he got to mixed martial arts. He's a guy that is unmatched in his preparation, and a guy that has a will and a desire to win that no one, and I say no one, can match. Over from the commentary table where Don's constantly yelling at me.
Right.
The in the octagon, Dominic Cruz wants to be the winner.
And injury-wise, no fighter has dealt with more adversity than Dominic Cruz, who still believes at one point or another before his career said and done, he will be belted yet again. Than Cody No Love Garbrandt, the team alpha male staple and former UFC bantamweight king, trying to get back on the throne.
From the moment Cody Garbrandt stepped into the octagon, you understood that you are watching a future UFC champion. In his UFC debut, he knocked out Marcus Brimage, and then it was only up towards the title shot from that moment on. Realized that championship by beating one of the greatest bantamweights of all time in Dominic Cruz.
Might be the best athlete in this bantamweight division. Skill for skill, he'll try to put it all together here tonight and make a run back to the bantamweight title that he held when he beat Dominic Cruz, as you mentioned, back in 2016. Cody No Love Garbrandt set to fight the Dominator, Dominic Cruz. And now our tale of the tape for this bantamweight fight. To get us started, here is Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds in the UFC bantamweight division. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, Dominic the Dominator Cruz. And now introducing his opponent, fighting out of the red corner, Cody No Love Garbrandt.
All right, Herb Dean, our referee for this one, just about to get underway.
Do it.
All right, so here we go with round one as Dominic Cruz gets this highly sought-after rematch against Cody No Love Garbrandt, and you better be nice to beat Cruz or he's going to walk down those stairs and come attack you in the broadcast.
He definitely will. Dominic Cruz has it's like he's a pissed-off rattlesnake all the time, just ready to strike. But he needs to focus on the guy in front of him, Cody Garbrandt. Cody Garbrandt beat him the first time with the best performance of his career.
Massive head kick. All right, so as you expected, takedowns would come in bunches. He gets one there and not much resistance from his boxing opponent.
He knew that the boxer was going to be more upright in his stance and understood that if he could get to the hips, he'll be able to score and land these beautiful takedowns.
Pretty good work with the ground and pound here by Dominic Cruz. Nice movement to avoid some of those strikes from the top. And there it is, another strike. Gets through on the ground. Garbrandt's in half guard. All right, side control now, DC. You know he's in his element on the ground. A lot of tricks up his sleeve.
A lot of tricks.
Midway through round one.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep.
Good movement by him here, transitioning very well on the ground tonight.
Step for step, he's staying with his opponent in every transition.
here by CRUZ. Oh, his ground and pound is on full display here tonight. Lands a big elbow there.
Gotta be careful here.
Oh, this one could be over soon. Up now and lands the vicious head strike.
Now he's got good body position, yo.
Oh, big shots here.
He hasn't moved on the bottom, and now he's starting to swell after he takes another ground and pound strike.
30 seconds now to go in the opening round.
You gotta fight back.
Final seconds here. Honest fighter better move.
Yeah, he's got to shrimp and try to either get up or pull his opponent back into him so he doesn't have the posture to land that big damage.
Lost that last round. Got the better of you with the striking. You're bigger than he is. You need to start using your boxing better. Where are your combinations? Don't just throw one punch at a time.
All right, so there's the horn. That means it's the end of the round, and a lot of good offensive wrestling work from him over those previous 5 minutes.
I mean, great offensive wrestling. Every time he changed levels and got to his opponent's legs, he was able to secure the takedown. Let's see what type of fatigue his opponent will carry into the next round.
Ready.
All right, let's get to round 2. Oh, uppercut. CRUZ is now switching his stance. Right hook to the head, blocked. Right there, his opponent's compromised, DC.
It's one thing to land a hard shot. It's another thing completely to land a perfect shot. And that was a perfect shot.
Great transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by GARBRANDT.
Massive shot from the top.
GARBRANDT gets back up. All right, well, good news is he's rocking. Bad news is he wasn't able to finish the job, and now his opponent's back in the fight.
I mean, you don't get those opportunities very often. You got to take both sides. They're going at it here. Huge shots landing on both sides. Oh, nice right hand.
Unable to connect with the right. Stuffs the takedown, no problem. Some separation. Back to the feet.
Nice job defensively. He blocked that punch.
Heavy on the cut.
Big shots landed by him now.
Gotta be careful there. Nice reversal on the ground. Great job.
We approach the 2-minute mark in round 2.
Great job being busy off of his back. Lands a beautiful strike from the bottom.
GARBRANDT's nose is bleeding now. Yes, looks as though he got cut by one of those offerings from his opponent.
He passed the half guard.
All right, we'll see how he chooses to defend here. I love watching this guy move on the ground. Another nice transition there.
Such a high-level grappler. You don't see that very often.
Well, good dexterity and movement here on the ground to avoid any further damage, courtesy of that ground and pound. Nice job off of his back by GARBRANDT.
There it is. Now he's on the mount.
All right, so he continues to land a high volume of strikes. He talked to us a lot about pace and pressure, and he has certainly kept up his end.
I mean, the cardio is fantastic tonight. He is pushing at a level that we have not seen him fight before. This is shades of Kobe Covington, Max Holloway, those guys that can fight all night.
Oh, these ground strikes are just brutal. And there's the horn. Plenty of action to digest from that one. All right, so the round is over, and you see some obvious bleeding now. Looks like the cut is on the nose. Yes, it is. Cutman will try to get in there and shut it, but of course, as soon as he absorbs a strike this next round, that thing could reopen. Certainly bears watching here moving forward.
You ready to fight? Ready.
Third round underway. Oh, beautiful straight right hand. Garbrandt gets lit up by that straight punch. Well, confidence is high. I repeat, confidence is high. And I got to think when you knock a fighter down, huge connection by him there.
He needs to get on his bicycle, John. He needs to get into space so that he doesn't get finished.
Oh, big left hook there. Nice. Nicely done. Side kick. Well done. Oh, he dove and he went. Oh, heavy shots raining down.
Always offensive. Lands a shot from the bottom.
All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
So how about that as he pounds him out for the TKO? Prioritized the finish tonight. Absolutely gets it with style points. A huge, huge result here in this arena tonight.
It's always fun to see an athlete tell you what they're going to do, and then they do it. This guy told us he was going to get a finish, and that's exactly what he did. Him and his team are going to have a fantastic time tonight celebrating. They should all be very proud.
Here's Bruce Buffer with the official decision.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 2 minutes, 14 seconds of the third round. Declaring the winner by TKO, Dominic the Dominator Cruz.
All right, so there it is. You heard it from Buff. Dominic Cruz, your winner by TKO. Judges' scorecards not needed for Cruz here tonight.
Dominic Cruz was able to fight the perfect fight, and it led to a TKO finish. Great fight by Dominic Cruz.